welcome to Highlands Basketball. I am Kevin Scott. Joined alongside me is my partner in crime, Jeff Argenziano. How you doing today, Jeff?
How you doing, Kevin?
Jeff, I'm sorry you get to take today off from work.
Ash Wednesday, Kevin.
Ash Wednesday. I'm like, what's going on today with everyone in their messy foreheads? But I was like, oh, wait. But today, the Somerville Highlanders are hosting Revere at a 2 o'clock game because it's school vacation week. And what do you guys say about the game real quick, Jeff?
Kevin, this is the final game of the season for the Highlanders. They come in with a 5-14 record. They will not make the tournament for the 2nd straight year. And you're playing the Reading Rockets, who are 12-7. They want to play this game to win. However, bad news for them. Number 10, you'll see in front of their knee injury at the head of their starting 5 is Jesse Doherty, their best player, their top scorer. He is out for the rest of the year. So, unfortunately for them, 12-7 going to the tournament. He will not be available. And we get the starting 5s coming up in a couple of minutes here as the clock winds down. Middlesex League is where this team is from. They will be playing in the tournament.
Sorry, I said Revere. It's Reading.
Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Both ours. So the sound is down, and here is Mr. Stanviera.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Somerville High School basketball, where today the Highlanders play hosts to the Rockets of Reading High School. And now for your starting lineups. First for Reading High School. Starting at guard, wearing number 2, Hunter Hayes. And starting at guard, wearing number 5, Aiden Beckenhouse. And starting at forward, wearing number 12, James Murphy. And starting at forward, wearing number 14, Jake Palm. And starting at guard, wearing number 33, Luke Benson. Head coach for Reading High School is Paul Morrison. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for your Somerville Highlanders. Starting at guard, wearing number 1, Eddie Hudson-Jones. And starting at forward, wearing number 2, Robert Allen. Starting at guard, wearing number 4, Franco Fresco. Starting at guard, wearing number 10, Curtis McKay. And starting at forward, wearing number 12, Jared Antonelli. Head coach for Somerville High School is Mark Antonelli.
No national anthem there, Kevin.
Why not?
Well, everybody's got it on their phone. All you do is play it.
What's the difference between a 2 o'clock game and a 7 o'clock game?
Well, we could have had Hal Geary sing it for us.
Why don't you go sing it?
What do you want me to sing?
National anthem. Want to sing the anthem, Hal?
No.
You can't sing? At all?
Your officials tonight, Mr. Hal Geary, and your umpire will be Andrew Shaban.
And the ball is up. And Reading wins the tap. I don't really know. I don't know why I said Revere.
Oh.
R-E, whatever. But Reading looks tall and lanky, Jeff. Right off the bat, you know the Highlanders are going to have a tough time on rebounding. He blows right by Mackay.
Beckenhouse with his first 2 points of the game. No cheerleaders today, so it's going to be kind of quiet. First dead ball, timeout. I will talk about when Somerville went to Reading and what happened.
Oh, throws it right out of bounds.
Somerville's been playing Reading home and away since the 1920 season. 1920, Somerville lost at Reading, and then the game last game Somerville played at Bunker Hill Community College. That year, Somerville blew out Reading as Reading didn't play any of the starters and played their JV team.
Eddie gets it over. Looking for Jared. Mackay finds Eddie. Over to Franco from way downtown, and I think I thought he actually might have tipped that, but almost went in.
Ian Bourne is on the bench, Kevin. Offensive foul.
And there's your boy Jared again. Getting those charges.
The one thing we will miss, Kevin. Ian Bourne sprained his ankle against Lintec last game, but you can see on his left ankle, Kevin, the wrap is higher than his sock. And he's wearing glasses out there, so maybe he won't be playing.
So is this Robert Allen's first start of the season?
No, he started the senior game.
Right, I mean, obviously, yeah, right.
I'll have to check the records. I got them all here on my notes.
Franco goes baseline, nice move, strong move for 2.
Senior game, last game, everybody's family was here. Franco's family, Robert's family. Foul on Jared, no call.
No call. He hip checked him.
Hip check, bump.
Franco with the ball at the top of the key finds Eddie. Eddie waits for the pick from Robert. A little hesitation, gets Jared. Jared goes into the lane, gets hacked, no call. Off the glass for 2.
Beautiful use of the glass. Goes wide, Kevin. And the Reading defender avoided body contact.
We have no heights here on this roster, Jeff, but these kids are all like 6 feet.
You got nothing.
They're massive.
Over the back. No call.
Put his hand on his back and went over him. Like, he very easily.
Credit Aiden with the board.
And why don't they have 3 referees tonight, Jeff?
Well,
I like consistency. Nice defense by Jeff.
Travel, move this pivot
There you
foot.
go.
The assigner is sitting 3 feet away from you, Kevin. Maybe we can ask him.
Should I talk louder, or I shouldn't talk at all? I don't want to get in trouble with him or any of the family that I know and love that I grew up with. Kick ball. Kick. I was like, what are you waiting for?
Oh, Ian fires down the clipboard to go get the ball.
Like that was going to stop it.
Send a player to get the ball. Ian Colmack's going to have to clean up all his papers now. Is that Bobby Mello over there, Kevin, at the door?
That could be.
Ian amazingly lost no paper with that clipboard, Kevin.
All right. 2-point lead for the Highlanders.
Could have been a moving screen.
Oh, Eddie can't finish. Big board by Rob to push it up. He can't finish. Rebounded by Reading. Reading looking to push. Mackay beats him to the spot. Good D by Rob. He's gonna. Wow. I didn't see that one, Jeff, but I'll take it. The fans behind us called the travel before I saw it.
They're calling it very, very close. Robert Blandon, Jonathan Blandon not in uniform tonight, Kevin, sitting at the end of the bench with the
They're looking to reverse it. Eddie brings it up, crosses over, gets it over half court. Coach Antonelli calling out 2 offense. Finds Franco on the wing. Franco gets a pick from Jared, nothing there. Mackay, the ball at the top of the key, kicks it out to Franco.
Just getting no room, Kevin.
0. And no spacing, spread out.
Yep. With all this size, you got to get some spacing.
Shoot it! Shoot it! Oh my God!
Oh my word! And they allow a layup by Robert Allen. Way after the buzzer. Morris, you can't believe it, Kevin.
I can't. You didn't even need to look at the shot. You could hear the buzzer going off. The ball was still in his hands.
Count it. Hunter Hayes for 3.
I don't understand what the coach from Reading. He just drilled a 3 and he's yelling at him to finish it. How else do you want him to finish the ball?
First time out, I'll tell you a little something about Paul Morrissey that happened against Somerville.
But like, what is Paul Morrissey yelling at his player for? He just drilled a 3.
Well, he wants consistency and perfection.
But yeah, all right.
I know.
Does he mean like on the follow through?
I don't know. Offensive foul.
No, it's a good no call. That's a good no call. He was ugly shot. Big board by Mackay. Coach Antonelli calling out Zipper. Eddie with the ball. Waits for the pick from Franco. Doesn't have anything. Franco at the top of the key.
Franco is not tucked in his shirt either.
Franco finds Eddie on the wing. Hesitate. It's nothing. Little cross. Ooh, nice cross. Oh, he can't get. Ah, he lost control of it on his own, Jeff.
Another three. Count it.
Drilling
2
it.
threes for Hunter Hayes.
Puts Reading up by 2 points with 2:45 to go in the first quarter.
In that game, Kevin, they had 9 threes against Somerville. Bench coming in quickly. Morrissey not wasting any time.
Jared gets it over to Mackay. Back to Jared. Eddie gets the ball, looking to run the offense. They have no idea what they're doing on offense right here. Franco finally gets the pick. Eddie pulls up, gets a shot blocked. That's a good call. Good call. Jeff, he wasn't there. The only way he got knocked over is he put
And
his
he
arm
hit him
out.
with the side of his body. Incoming is number 1, Shea Donahue, and number 22, Hayes Littlefield. Out is Hunter Hayes, and out is 33, Luke Benson, and Kyle got to the table too late, Kevin.
Mackay's got it. Oh!
Another offensive foul.
Taken by
That's 2 already, Kevin. Foul on Andrew.
I mean, it's the last game of the season, Jeff, right?
Oh, yeah.
You would think that these teams have like scouted the Highlanders. Like,
And there's no stopping Jared his last game of the year,
Right.
Kevin.
He's putting his body on the line, but you would think these players know that he's going to try to take a charge every single time. Like who are Paul Morrissey's scouts?
Well, he already played Somerville, so no excuse.
I mean,
And you played him now. You've played him now 2 years in a row.
Eddie, nice take by Eddie for 2. Ties it up at 8. But Jeff, how many charges did Jared take in Reading?
I didn't have that in the scorebook.
Over the. Jared's a big boy. Oh.
Don't save it on the opponent's basket.
Yep. Cardinal rule.
Not good for a senior, Kevin.
But that's Jared's fault. He just threw it in, not even knowing that the player was right there. On top of that, Eddie needs to step to the pass, too.
Prior to the game, Kevin, 2 players came up to me and asked me who is my favorite player on the team. I said, I don't pick favorites, but Mackay is having a great year. He's coming close. We have no favorites, Kevin.
No.
Well, you have, you know,
I have my favorites over the years, yeah.
But not on a current team.
Oh,
To be listed in the favorites, Kevin, you have to be a former player. Beautiful.
oh, how is that not a foul?
How is that
What is
not a
going
foul
on?
on Hayes? Hayes with 2 offensive boards, Kevin.
I mean, move the ball.
Landed right on his knee.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
That creates the space that
Creates the
Mackay
space.
needed.
Wide open shot from Mackay.
And they take the lead, Kevin, at the end of the quarter. Defense is the chant.
Got a hedge on Dick. Nice hedge.
Offensive foul again. That's 3. And Aiden is arguing, saying, that's 2 fouls on me. 2 drives. He's frustrated.
He was saying that he was still moving after the pick.
Yeah.
I'm not agreeing with him, but I'm not necessarily disagreeing with him either. 1 point lead, 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Franco with the ball. Please just get 1 shot. Let's do this. 1 shot.
Maintain the lead, Kevin.
Mackay
Screen roll.
A little hesitation. Oh, you had. And that's exactly
Can
what
they
you
get
didn't want to
down all
happen.
the way, Kevin?
Ooh, look at that defense by Mackay.
At the buzzer. Great defense by Mackay catching up, Kevin. So on February 9th, Somerville went to Reading. They lost 58-40. In that game, Eddie had 15, Franco 13, Jackson 5, Mackay 4, Lopsang 2, and Blandon 1. They were 11 for 14 from the line. 21-9 was the end of the first quarter. So already they've held them down to 11 points underneath that. Murphy had 11, Palm had 7, Benson 6, Andrew 6, Aiden 6, Hayes 6, Littlefield 5, 3 for Donahue, 3 for Lum. They were 3 for 5 from the free throw line, but Kevin, they had 9 threes in the 58-40 win for Reading. And in that game, Mr. Paul Morrissey became the all-time leading winningest coach in boys basketball Reading history with 228 wins. So Paul Morrissey broke the record books against Somerville with 228 wins. He's had wins since then, Kevin. So add on to his total with Reading. But congratulations to Coach Morrissey and what he's done with this program. And going all-time leading scorer now in the record books. I mean, winning his coach with wins. But he could score in his own right back in his day too, Kevin.
All right, start of the second half, Highlanders up by 1 point.
Jackson and Kevin and Kyle.
Jared with the pick. Eddie crosses over, pulls up, finds Bakai from way downtown. It's going to be short, Jeff. Big rebound by Reading. Ooh, Jared hurt himself somehow, Jeff.
Oh, yeah. Off the glass, Jake.
I missed what happened to him. Inbound the ball, like...
Out rebounding, Kevin, 10-3 is Reading.
Get it over. Oh, Eddie.
The steal, all the way for 2.
Don't foul him.
Don't foul him.
Relax, there you go. Take your time.
If you're Reading, you have Reading say I got hit. Morrissey's arguing that.
Oh, Franco brings it into the trees.
Turnover on Kyle.
All Franco had to do was just shoot a baseline jumper. And I know it's not his bread and butter, but bring it into the trees, and then you travel.
Oh, well. Turnovers happen.
Yep.
No block.
Strong move by number 12 for Reading, James Murphy.
Art, Kevin. I just wish teams would start posting up again. Why would you not do that? Timeout, Antonelli. Having trouble.
Coach Antonelli was about to yell, but he was like, no, I'm not going to. He was calling timeout for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, first timeout, Kevin. The Middlesex League is comprised of Arlington, Belmont, Burlington, Lexington, Melrose, Reading, Stoneham, Wakefield, Watertown, Wilmington, Winchester, and Woburn. When the GBL was falling apart, they tried to get involved with the Middlesex League, and the Middlesex League wanted no part of it. So they didn't want to break up into 2 tiers in 2 divisions. So you have Arlington, which used to be part of the GBL, no more they're not. Belmont, Burlington, Lexington, Melrose, Reading, Stoneham, Wakefield, Watertown, Wilmington, Winchester, and Woburn. Somerville has played home and away with Reading now since the 1920 season. Somerville beat them once in the tier of those games. Have not won in Reading. They're 0-3. They did not play during the COVID year when you just played your league games, your league schedule. Reading, a very big gym Kevin used for a lot of tournament games. That's the game, Kevin, I'll never forget for the rest of my life when Central beat Everett and went on to advance to the North Final. Everett was loaded that year.
Were you personally vested in that game?
I was not vested in the game, but I've been scarred for life.
How so?
Nerlens played in there as a freshman.
You and Nerlens boys? Has he gotten you any like NBA tickets yet?
Nerlens got me nothing.
Oh man. There's a foul, no call, but Jared goes up strong for 2.
Jimmy Noel was on. Oh, that team was loaded, Kevin. That was the 09 season. Still very upset about that.
Did you lose sleep over it, Jeff?
I haven't slept in years over it. Foul on Jared. Turned his back. 2 fouls on Jared, so he's
So you
coming
don't
out.
sleep at all, huh?
Nope.
I mean, you're upset over what?
I'm upset
Some
over
of
a lot
the
of things.
Patriots Super Bowl wins.
But thankfully, Brady's retired. He's filed paperwork.
And,
Kevin, so
and your team is
it's very hard to pull
your
that
NBA
paperwork.
team is with the Spurs, right?
Very hard to pull that paperwork back. You know, once you file that paperwork with the retirement in the NFL, very hard to pull it back. Who's in? Kyle? Who came in for Jared?
So we got Kyle, Jax.
2 for 2.
Franco, Eddie, Kyle,
Mackay.
Mackay, and Jackson are on the court for the Highlanders.
Trapping in the
Mackay
court.
goes baseline, dumps it down to Franco. Oh, Franco picks up the loose ball. Jackson doesn't have any crosses over. Brings it into the paint. He gets hacked, no call. They're gonna call a travel on that?
Travel on Jackson.
I don't know.
Calgary with the call for the turnover. Sydney doing the scorebook. She's back today. The whole bench, Kevin, all these guys, don't they work? Everybody's had to take a vacation day for this. Foul, basket counts and a foul.
They keep getting that switch on Eddie. There's nothing he can do.
22 Hayes. Basket counts, going to the line, they're 2 for 2. Your full coaching staff, Matt Desmond, Darryl Goodrich, Jimmy McEwing, Yanni Taragotis, technically Jonathan Taragotis, and your JV coach, Mr. Ian Comack.
He knocks it down.
Technically, Kevin, you're still working, right?
Technically. My manager knows, he's cool.
He is. I've heard very good things about him.
The irony of the meeting that I was supposed to have at 2 o'clock today, the restaurant closed down because they had to change their grease trap.
Ouch.
I was like, oh man.
Is that the same, your manager's still the same guy I talked to on the phone that time?
No.
Oh, all right. That guy was cool.
He was. I'm actually going to meet him tonight. Oh, they call it a foul.
Foul's on number 1.
Call a
Eddie,
foul on
so
Eddie.
it's 2.
Move and scream.
He's got to come out. We'll Antonelli take him out. Franklin Salvador here for some reason. I don't think he works either. Actually, no, I think he works overnight. Mr.
Dumps it down. Good D by Kyle. Good D by the Highlanders.
For deep.
From way downtown. No, got to box out Franco. And there should be a foul there by Franco. Is that his first or second? Second.
Should be 1 on Franco.
Yeah. Coming back into the game would be Robert.
So now if you're Morrissey, you see the size advantage you have. You see the lack of depth that Somerville has. So post James up. He's 3 for 3 from the line. Post him up every possession and get Somerville into foul trouble. 24 checking in now, most likely for the shooter. Looks like it's Will Moore. Sub, no, that's 33. 33, of course, no 33 on us. I copied the roster from the book.
Luke Benson.
Was it Benson?
Luke Benson.
All right, I got it. My fault, my mistake. He started, Kevin, my fault.
Oh, nice hesitation by Eddie. Jumps it down to Rob, just throws it away. Skip pass. Good. Mackay beats him to the spot. Kick it out. No baseline, Rob. There you go.
Peter George is here, Kevin. A lot of the girls' team is here. They play tonight, finish their season at Cambridge.
Oh. No boxing out at all.
They're completely out-rebounding them, Kevin.
From way downtown. No. Oh, beat Rob to the spot. Rob's on the ground. He gets back up, though. Kicks it out.
They're looking for open threes.
Good D by the Highlanders, though. Short. No.
Another rebound.
No boxing out. That's too easy.
Who hit that? 22?
Number 22. Number 22, Hayes Littlefield.
My apologies to Luke Benson's family for not forgetting he started. Jared checking in, Kevin. Coach Antelli not wasting any time.
They reverse the ball. Eddie has it. Highlanders down by 10 points. Eddie brings it in, dumps it down to Rob.
13-4, Kevin. They're being out-rebounded.
Jackson beats him to the spot.
Somerville only 2 points in this quarter.
But way downtown.
Down it.
And you're going to get a timeout by Coach Antonelli with 3:04 to go in the half. Highlanders down by 13.
So, Kevin, you got tournament coming up. You have the pairings now. They're no longer one of the great days that I used to enjoy going to the MIA for the tournament pairings. It was a great take. It's just an amazing thing to watch. And you would come into the rooms, into the boardrooms. They would have north, south, north, and putting together their bracket. Girls 1 through 4, boys 1 through 4, and they'd have the bracket done. They would have the schedules, so they would have to wait for Barry to come in, and Barry would come in who represented the hockey section, and he would have to come in because ice time is more important and harder to come by than gym time for schools.
Okay.
So you didn't want schools playing opposite each other. So Barry would come in with those big binders, and he would say, you know, they'd say, you know, Somerville is playing Reading. Do they have a hockey conflict? Yes, Somerville has a hockey conflict. So Barry would but unfortunately, earlier this year, Barry passed away, and our condolences go out to Barry's family. Losing him was it was just a joy watching Barry work, and my condolences to his family. Passed away a couple months ago, and that was the best part of the MIA pairings was when Barry would come in.
He's like a master of Jenga.
It would be up to him. He would set the schedules.
Set the schedule and trying to get everything situated.
Yeah. And unfortunately, lost his life, and condolences to his family.
Franco finds Mackay. Mackay gets it up to Jackson from way downtown. Bang!
Coming out of a timeout, Kevin. Perfect execution. 10-point deficit.
Eddie had to get up. Oh,
another
big shot by
three.
number 1 for Reading. Shea Donahue for 3. Jared gets it to Franco. Everybody just clear out. Go, Mackay.
That's 4 threes.
Behind
Kevin.
you. Oh, you had Jackson wide open down low. Didn't see it. Jared with the ball at the top of the key. Bang.
Jared puts it back.
Rattles that bad boy in, Jeff.
Somerville with 2 threes.
Brings
saying
it.
we can match you just like matching you.
Brings it. What? Brings it back within 10. That's a brick. There you go, Jared. Let it go out of bounds. Good job.
Kyle coming back in who can shoot threes, Kevin.
2:06 remaining in the half.
Up with the team is Vihan, and Kaden Jones is up with the team along with Danny Schmidt. JV season is over, Kevin. Give credit to everything Ian Colmack has done since the, I believe it was the 2011 season. No, the 10. 10 was his first.
Nice hesitation by Franco off the glass for 2. Woo! That was pretty.
You know those players that came over, Kevin?
Nope. There you go.
Next step ball, finish the story.
Okay.
Travel!
Oh my God! It happened right in front of him too, Jeff.
Jump shot. Brick.
Over the back, no call.
Foul on Jared, that's 3.
I was expecting a makeup call there, Jeff.
4. Andrew, offensive board. Fouls on Jared, so he's going to come out, Kevin. You can't risk it now. Robert Allen coming back in with the full leg strap.
Coach Desmond's trying to rush, make sure that Rob gets into the game.
Oh, beautiful. Foul, Franco.
Don't waste that foul, Franco.
So, Kevin, the players that came over and asked me who my favorite was, and I said, Mackay's, having a great year. He's moving up the list. And their answer to me was, I thought your favorite was Franco.
No, that's mine.
And yeah, that's yours, definitely.
Yeah. But he's just been playing solid. He's been playing solid the whole year.
He deserves the favoritism,
Get the ball. There you go.
Jackson with his first board. Very happy bench on Revere. A lot of smiles. I'm ready. A lot of smiles. Turnover.
Oh, and of course, Mackay hits that 3.
Robert Allen. Well, it's too late.
And Frank, there's like no one that wants to wear their shirts tucked in anymore.
Beth's just getting here for the table, Kevin. She must have got the wrong start time. Off the glass, beautiful. Luke Benson with 5.
Franco has to get there and get to the spot. Move it.
10-point lead maintaining, Kevin. Foul on number 25, Jack Murphy. Reading, a very favorite place of Joe Constantine, restaurant called Kitty's, Kevin.
Where's that?
It's in Reading on 28. I used to go there a lot.
Really?
At halftime, I'll tell you a story about that place.
Can't wait, Jeff. Can't wait. 10-point lead for Reading. Franco little stutter step, finds Robert. Robert up to Mackay. Mackay brings it in, kicks it out to Franco for way down. No, sorry, Kyle. From way downtown, misses it. Quick outlet by Reading. Goes up with the left.
Basket counts the foul.
How do he called the foul before he even made contact?
Andrew called, making that call.
Coach Antonelli just said the same thing. Yep. I was like, what are you calling?
Fouls, that's 3 on Franco now.
Fans in the crowd are trying to work on the zebra.
Basket did not count though, Kevin.
Wait, did it go in?
No.
All right, so the basket didn't count. But I'm like, but I can't figure out.
Here comes Eddie. Franco out.
He literally called the foul before he even touched him.
Deep breath. Well, you know, you got your lead here is in the crowd. Maybe he'll talk to them at halftime. Yanni with the video on the phone, Kevin, showing Ian, see if they agree. Yanni tapes the whole game on his phone, Kevin.
Is that right?
Yep. 2 rebounds now for Jackson.
Wait, is Yanni watching it live on YouTube, or is he just... He has to be because he's not videotaping it. Mackay can't... No, bricks it. Big board by... Jackson from way downtown. No.
Yeah, Jackson for 3 at the buzzer.
That's huge, Jeff. To bring it within 8 at the halftime. Highlanders 24, Reading 32. You're watching Highlanders basketball on Somerville Ed TV. And we're back, Jeff.
Kevin,
the starting lineup. I mean, starting lineup. The first half stats.
One of the scores: 2 for Eddie, 2 for Robert, 3 for Mackay, 4 for Franco, 6 for Jackson, and leading the way is Jared with 7. For a total of 24. For these guys, Andrew with 1, Jake Palm with 2, Hayes Littlefield with 4, Shea Donahue with 3, Hunter Hayes with 6, 5 for Luke Benson, leading the way James Murphy with 8 for a total of 32 fouls. Somerville, 3 Jared, 3 Franco, 2 Eddie, 2 Aiden, number 5. 2 timeouts taken for Somerville, no timeouts taken for Reading, Kevin. 4 for 4 from the free throw line is Murphy. 6 for 9 from the line is Reading.
And here we go, start of the second half. Highlanders down by 8. Reading with the ball. Good D by Mackay. Good D by Jared. Off the glass. Rebounded by Mackay. Eddie with the ball. Eddie over to Mackay on the wing.
2 rebounds for Mackay.
Crosses over. Gets it into the lane. Off the glass for 2.
Oh. 5 points now for Mackay, Kevin.
Brings it within 6, Jeff. The Highlanders could win this game. They just have to keep them off the glass. The one thing that they're not doing here is they're taking advantage of the height advantage over Eddie. The Highlanders teammates have to see that. When they do a switch, they got to realize that they're trying to take advantage. I'm sure Coach Anthony is going to make that adjustment. Eddie brings it into the trees and gets a shot block.
Blocked by James Murphy. First block of the game, Kevin. Coach Anthony said you don't reward him.
First block of who? For him, not of the game.
Yeah, for him.
No, there was 2 blocks in the first quarter.
Yeah, for Murphy.
Oh, for 12, right. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, Hunter Hayes is not allowing Mackay to get open at all, Kevin.
Jackson high off the glass. Doesn't even hit rim. Hit plenty of backboard, though. Skip pass from way downtown. Short. Mackay keeps it alive, finds Franco for the rebound. Eddie looking to push it now. Doesn't have anything. Kicks it out to Franco. Franco crosses over. Brings it into the lane. Oh, halfway down, Jeff. Jared almost had the rebound. Ball's going to be out of bounds off of Reading. Highlanders ball.
Aiden saying, where are you? So he's guarding, he's looking to find Mackay. But no, he switches
Mackay
off
from
on
way
Eddie.
downtown. Oh, rebounded by Redding. Redding looking to push it.
Power to the basket,
call that little
counts the
ticky-tack
foul.
foul on Jackson for the basket and the foul.
First foul on Jackson. Jake Palm with a power move to the basket. Basket counts as a foul. Back up by 10 points, Kevin. One free throw. Has not gone to the line yet as Jake.
What are you doing, Jared? Just you can't telegraph the pass either, Jeff. The defender from Reading knew exactly where the pass was going. Oh, nice move by. Oh, that was a sweet move by number 12, James Murphy.
Stay tuned for the end of the game, Kevin. Our usual projected lineup for next year. Maybe we'll let somebody else come up with their own projected lineup. I think the girls' game's at 7.
Is that right?
Some of them are already in uniform.
So we're gonna practice for the next 5 hours? Oh, Eddie can't finish. Ball's gonna be out of bounds off of Reading still.
Game's in Cambridge, but they all just left. So maybe the game's early. Here to see the whole girls' team's leaving.
Huh. Maybe they're gonna go across the street and get some pizza.
Or we're gonna go get a parking space.
It's a school bus. Mackay from way downtown, bang.
2 threes from Mackay. Still gonna put that bus somewhere around Cambridge, Ranger Latin, Kevin. Nowhere to park.
The bus can just drive around for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And whenever they're ready, just call them.
Jab step.
Oh, it's too easy for Reading.
Floater in the paint. Aiden. The bell is ringing. Get to class. Beth at halftime, Kevin said, I don't want to hear that during vacation week.
It's automatic. Eddie doesn't really use the pick. Nice little crossover. He gets his money taken.
Nope.
No, he doesn't.
Gets it back.
Finds Mackay. Mackay goes baseline, dumps it down to Jared. Jared gets hacked, no call.
Great
Ball's out of
recovery,
bounds.
Kevin, by Eddie, who didn't stop fighting.
Franco finds Jared.
Oh!
Foul, no call. Rebounded.
Jared rips it back. Knocks it out of bounds, but they're saying the ball is off James Murphy. Great cross.
That was off of Jared, definitely, and he said it was off of Reading. I think he got his number 12s mixed up.
Oh, they're coming at us.
As long as he didn't touch my iPad.
Well, now we gotta fix our cloth here. Maybe next year we'll.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Can you imagine if this was open?
Well, that's why I have a bottle.
I can't even believe like this is. I went a whole half without even opening that.
Well,
This could have been a totally different story, Jeff.
I'm gonna move this over here. You did put both hands on the table, Kevin.
Franco crosses it over behind the back, crosses over again. Nice hesitation, gets hacked, no call. Can't finish. Highlanders aren't getting any calls here, Jeff.
Well,
Nice D
Foul
by
on
Jared.
Jared.
I'm surprised they didn't call that a foul.
Foul
Now you gonna call that a foul? Oh my goodness.
should be on Mackay.
How are you calling that?
Well, he let Antonelli go and not foul him out. Oh, it's on Jared. So that's 4.
Wait, they called it on Jared?
I thought he was gonna call it on Mackay.
That's even worse. 10 didn't even hit him. I thought they were calling it on Mackay.
Hal's not taking any more of it, Kevin. Hal, one of the best refs out here, Kevin. Robert Allen coming in, Jared with 4 fouls.
Hal's been reffing a long time.
Oh yeah, he's great. Top of the heap. Always gets big games, Kevin, in tournament time. Somerville had him at the in the Garden before, too, in the Garden game. 2 subs coming in for Reading.
Oh,
Tipped
Franco
away.
gets his money
Will he
taken.
slam it, Kevin?
Not with
Not
Mackay
with
there.
Mackay getting back.
I mean, you got to get.
Fills the lane is
Now he's going to
Aiden.
call a timeout. How many timeouts is that for Coach
Philly's
Antonelli?
got 2 left. So these guys, Kevin, last year were in the tournament. In the first year of the All-State Division I boys tournament, where Somerville hopefully next year is back in Division I. Reading was ranked 27 of 42. And in the first round, they played against Concord Carlisle. They lost 69-65. Concord Carlisle eventually played Taunton, who had a bye. Then Taunton beat Concord Carlisle. They played Wachusett. And then Wachusett played Andover in one of the quarterfinal games in the round of 16. Last year, the Final Four was BC High against Springfield Central. That game was at Worcester State. And Newton North played Andover, which was at Woburn High School. If I had it my way, Kevin, Woburn High School would never be allowed to have a tournament game. One, you play a state semifinal on an 84-foot court that has lines all over it because Woburn set up their gym more for weekend community games. So they have lines, full court lines. Imagine if they had a full court this way, a full court that way, full court that way, 3-point lines on all of them.
It's crazy.
So you have lines everywhere.
Blurred lines.
Well, that's what I would never allow a game to happen there. But, they love that Woburn gym. One, because it has plenty of parking.
Jackson with the ball finds Kyle. Kyle to Eddie. Eddie has nothing. Eddie just doing... Oh, finds Jackson for way downtown.
Gets it off.
Oh. Rob tipped it. Quick outlet by Reading.
Bang for Robert, Kevin. Screener roll.
Didn't have the pick and roll there. Kyle, Eddie kicks it up. Looking to reset the offense. But there's nothing going on with this offense right now. It's too stagnant, Jeff. Jackson with the ball, waits. Jackson from way downtown.
No spin, Kevin, at all. Rotation on that shot.
And no spin, like a knuckleball 3-pointer.
It's called a Steve George knuckleball.
Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Who was it like? Was it like Dan Quisenberry?
No, Quisenberry was a submariner. Knuckleball was Phil Necro, Joe Necro.
Okay.
Travel! Tim Wakefield.
I didn't even see that. I knew he traveled and the referee was in front of me. Where did the ball go?
It's way down there. Kyle went to get it. Submariner. If I was a starter, Kevin, I'd throw submarine the whole time.
I thought he jacked up your elbow or your shoulder more.
Well, Quisenberry wound up with a brain tumor. He passed away. Todd Froworth was with the Red Sox at one point.
I actually went to one of those games. It's interesting to see. Oh, nice move. There you go. Oh, I got to finish there, Eddie.
Same way. That was one of Chris Berman's famous nicknames for Todd Froworth. Todd, which hand does he Froworth? Berman's still around. I thought they had this big retirement ceremony for him a couple years ago.
Mackay finds the ball. Finds Roberts with the baseline jumper. Can't finish. Rebounded by Reading. Everyone's looking to get back for Somerville. Mackay stops.
131. Fast moving third, Kevin.
Wicked fast.
5 points for Somerville in the third. Count it. Shea, another 3.
Yeah.
Short-circuiting the scoreboard.
Just stop. The Highlanders have to know that you have to go to the pass. Don't just wait for the ball to come to you.
Don't wait.
1 minute to go in the third quarter, Jeff. Highlanders down by 18. Eddie from way downtown.
Beautiful.
Bang. Okay,
5
brings it back
points for Eddie.
15. Highlanders need to stop here. To see if they can get some momentum going.
50 seconds.
It's a big stop. They bring it down. Good D by Franco.
Power in the paint.
tough move by number 22.
Why would you just not do that the entire game?
The entire game, Jeff.
Back court.
No, it's not.
He stepped back.
No, he
with
didn't.
his left foot. He was already over, didn't he?
His foot definitely didn't go over. I thought you were talking about the ball.
No, I was talking about his foot.
No, the ball was closer than his foot.
All right, maybe I'm looking at a glare here. Trap.
Good trap. Someone's got to be open.
Kyle's open.
Jackson's open. Skip pat.
Foul on one. Yep. Shea first. No timeouts taken by Morrissey. Antonelli has 2 left. Wonder if they'll give up the uniforms here after the game, Kevin.
Just pick it up. Grab it, go.
One shot.
Go at it, 10 seconds.
Take him to the basket.
Eddie going to the basket, gets hacked, no call. Oh, Franco. No, that's Kyle, sorry. Kyle with the steal. At the end of the 3rd quarter, Highlanders 32, Reading 49.
Going over Division I here, Kevin. You ready?
Sure.
Everybody listening at home. That means you, Joe Anson. Division I. Lawrence has been bumped out of the top spot if they're counting 22 games, if they're counting 20. Here we go. 1, Catholic Memorial. 2, Lawrence. 3, Franklin. 4, Central. 5, Needham. 6, Newton North. 7, North High of Worcester. 8, Andover. 10, North Andover. 9, North Andover. 10, Lynn English. The next 10, Zavarian. 11, BC High 12, Beverly 13, Brockton 14, Taunton 15, Natick 16, Methuen 17, Bishop Feehan 18, Waltham 19, Lowell 20. Next 10, Wellesley, Peabody, Attleboro, Arlington, Winchester, St. John's Prep, Brookline, Springfield Central, St. John's Prep, like St. John's of Shrewsbury, Weymouth, Lexington, Durfee, King Philip, New Bedford, Haverhill, Hopkinton, Chelmsford, Reading, Hingham, Wachusett, Cambridge, Acton, Boxborough, Doherty, Medford, Malden, Everett, Marshfield, Algonquin, Putnam. That's 51 teams. 56 is Concord Carlisle. Looks to be, could be 56. Who knows what game Hal Gary will get next Monday.
Here we go, guys.
All right.
So far, 56 teams have over 10 wins, Kevin.
Okay, this is going to be a big quarter for the Highlanders right here. Down by
Statewide.
17.
Who knows? You don't know who you're going to play.
Down by 17 points. Let's see if the Highlanders make a comeback. Make a run. Jackson passes up the 3, kicks it out. Are they going to call a
Walking foul on number 12. He can't believe it. He's smirking like a silly goose. That's his first. When they say silly goose, Kevin, why are gooses silly?
I don't know.
Some people say he's smiling like a Christmas goose.
Mackay crosses over, doesn't have anything, kicks it out to Jackson. Jackson up to Mackay from way downtown. Oh, halfway down.
Foul, rebound to Murphy. That's 5.
Be active.
Charge!
No, it's not a charge. Not even close. It's a good no call.
What's that guy's name on the baseline? He's got the website. He's got the, what's his name? What's his name, Joe? The guy on the baseline with the Haverhill hat, or Harvard hat.
Should have been foul, no call. The rebounding was killing him, Jeff.
Who's it on?
I missed it.
Yes, that's Matthew Noonan. Thank you, Joe. That's it for Jared, Kevin. That's 5. Ends his career fouling out with 5 fouls, 7 points.
It's tough. Last home game, last game.
Until he's saying the 0-2. Chief foul in his last game.
It's tough.
Tough to end that way, Ken. But he'll have a better baseball season, right? Plays baseball, right, Joe?
Sure, all the Antonellis play baseball.
He's a great golfer, though, Kevin. I think he's going to college for golf.
Is that right?
I was told earlier in the year he could be a professional on the golf tour. He's that good. So no more offensive fouls going to be called, Kevin. We'll see who takes up that slot.
So he had, what, 3 this game?
3, yeah.
Just 1 under his average?
Well, yeah, some people say he's averaging 4 a game.
I wonder how that is. Like, how many charges did he take? Oh, there you go, Jackson. How many charges did he take on the road? Because
that's 3 threes for Jackson.
The most
Kevin.
I've ever seen him take was 4 at home, right?
Well, all the games are on YouTube. I got to catch up with some of them. Some of them are very hard to watch. Like Reading uses a camera on the wall, almost like it's the security camera.
Yeah.
You get very hard to see the numbers. I mean, not right. Chelsea.
Yeah.
Chelsea's game was like with a camera on the wall. Oh, it was awful. Very hard to see. Malden's game wasn't on. Reading's game was covered very well. 2 great announcers. Reading's game was covered very well.
15-point lead.
Not to compare what Joe Constantine does.
No, not at all. 15-point lead for Reading. Franco with the ball, crosses over. Kicks it over to Eddie. Eddie doesn't have
Everett does a close job, Kevin.
Mackay brings it in, a little double pump. There you go. Mackay's the leading scorer of this game, right, Jeff? I mean, for the Highlanders, right?
10, yeah. He's leading now. He wasn't until that basket. Jackson was.
Oh, yeah. Jackson with a big steal, finds
Jackson
Franco.
has 9, Kevin.
Franco crosses over, takes his time for 2.
Will a timeout be called?
We'll see. If the Highlanders make a stop here and score, I can see it. That should be a push-off, no call.
Morrissey just nice calm.
Reading just taking their time, though.
All you gotta do is post up your players, Kevin. They can't stop you.
How is that not a travel?
For 3 more.
Oh my God.
Murphy, another rebound.
Go, Eddie. Finish it.
Getting careless.
There you go.
A costly turnover.
And brings it within 9 with 5 minutes to go, Jeff. Don't call it a comeback.
Morrissey calls a timeout.
I've been here for years.
Have you been here? 30 years for Kevin Scott. So,
27 for Jeff Argenziano.
Home venues for a tournament must meet the following standards: handicap accessibility, locker rooms, ticket sales control, seating capacity, crowd control, and condition of the playing surface.
What about a bathroom?
No, they don't care.
You don't need a bathroom?
They don't care about that. They just care about lining up the ticket sales and having a door that you can lock down and make sure you can't get in to the area without getting through. Al Gary doing squats here. Mr. Noonan passing by us.
It's like, I put my hand up on my hip. When I dip, we dip.
That's the number one thing. If the home site is not accessible, home school AD finds an acceptable site. The lower seed could host the game. If both sites are not accessible, the tournament administrator will place a game at an acceptable site within the MIAA policy. So that's like Arlington Catholic.
Okay.
Arlington Catholic knocks down the whole wall in the parking lot, builds a whole nother wing to the school with this whole workout room, but they don't extend their court.
That was smart.
I know, that's what I would have done. I would have built a new gym.
Okay, Highlanders get it within 9. 5 minutes to go in the game.
Now, if I'm ready and I just completely ISO James Murphy in the low
I would
block.
ISO him too and then like milk the
Instead of
shot
having him at
clock.
the top of the key. There you go.
Good D by Franco though. Good D. Oh, Eddie beats him to the spot. Good D by Eddie. Oh!
Reverse. Luke Benson.
That was great D by the Highlanders though.
But you gave an opening right there for Luke Benson to drive all the way to the basket, Kevin. Benson has 9.
11-point lead. Eddie gets it over. There's still plenty of time, Jeff.
I would say so.
In our years together, we've seen some great comebacks. This could be one of them. Eddie, oh, look at Franco with the ball on the wing, finds Jackson up top. Franco brings it in, gets hacked, count it, count it.
Push off.
Oh, you know what? So you know what he did?
He did, he pushed off.
I hate to say it is a good call. Because he cradled the ball and he had him off.
He pushed off with his arm. Jackson doesn't understand.
I mean, someone might call that a strong move.
Well, everybody on the other side is saying it was a strong move, but they're wrong.
I saw it too. Coach Antonelli's like, oh, that's...
Antonelli looking to get teed up. All the way for 2, Kevin. Foul.
Yeah, but you're going to call that foul, right?
Going to the line should be. He's calling the floor?
No. Did he?
No. Going to the line is Eden. Has not gone to the line yet, Kevin. Stay tuned at the end of the game for our possible starting 5 for next year. Guaranteed, Kevin, I would say there are 5 players that are going to be in the starting 5 unless somebody moves into the school district, which is possible. Again, Yanni just looking at his phone.
Nice move by Eddie.
Yanni's watching that play again, trying to think if Jackson fouled him or not. They want to push off.
Eddie can get to the hole, he just has to finish.
Attack the middle of the rim instead of going wide to try to use the glass. For 3 more.
Wide open. Bam.
Count it.
Yeah.
Donahue was 6.
Let's see what happens after 3 minutes. Move it. I mean, you still got time. You'll start jacking some threes now.
I know. Get Franco open.
Franco gets stripped.
Same way. 11 coming in. Andrew.
Coach Antonelli has how many timeouts left?
2. He's not happy, though, on the sideline.
No.
He's ranting and raving like a...
What is everybody waiting for?
Well, he's not happy with some of the calls, Kevin.
No. I don't want to say it's a poorly ref game, but the refs missed travel. That's definitely a travel. Missed a lot of calls, including that one there.
Right there. When Franco got the ball, just put it up. Instead of catching the ball,
look at Makai.
Right there, just put up. You got the space.
There you go, Jackson.
Back and forth, the leading scorers, Kevin, between Jackson and Makai.
Trouble! I swear to you, when you see stuff like that happen,
who hit that?
You don't want to say anything. I missed that one, number 5, I believe. It had to been number 5. You don't want to say, like, I know these guys are both of these referees are great, but when they have like calls that are right in front of them, you just feel like they want to just go home.
Well,
like,
it's close.
I mean, the game's over now.
Dean is about to check in.
Makai from way downtown. Dang. Coach Antonelli with a timeout. Brings it within 13 with just under 2 minutes to go in the game.
So, your tournament is coming up. Some will not be part of it. Pumped up on some noise over there. Morrissey's saying, everybody get over here. Like, what are you doing? If a game is suspended for some reason, the game will be completed from that point on the next available date. However, the tournament director reserves the right to call a game a complete game and also to change the site of the continuation of the game. No competing team is to practice on a tournament site after the tournament cutoff date. Varsity cheerleaders, which are not here today, accompanied by their advisor and numbering no more than 20, will be admitted for free to the tournament games. You better not charge them, in which their school is participating. They must, however, be in uniform and accompanied by an adult who is an official school representative. Fan spectator support teams, that means you, Johansson. No horns, posters, noisemakers, confetti, pom-poms, balloons, spirit towels, thundersticks, and banners are not allowed inside any gym. So stop using your markers now, Chris, and stop making your posters, because you will not be allowed in the game. And equipment, towels and practice balls must be furnished by each team. So bring your own ball bag, Kevin. I don't see any towels on the Somerville bench today. Do you?
No, I don't. By the water jugs, maybe?
No, do you?
No. Anyways, back to live action. Redding gets it over.
Noonan's still taking pictures.
Redding's just going to milk this clock now.
Or his podcast. Noonan knows all, Kevin. You want to mess with him with his knowledge. Lop saying about to check in next dead ball. Coach Antonelli pulling the plug. Travel. turnover, 23. That's Will Moore. Lob saying in. Robert Allen leaves, Kevin, his final game as a varsity player. 2 points and 4 boards.
Eddie fine. Oh, there we go.
Down it. Lob saying I could have been doing that all year.
Oh, you get a steal? Nice. Franco tipped it to Jackson. Jackson looking to push it.
I
1 minute to go.
think Lobsang hit a 3 in the.
Yo, move it. Go.
Didn't he scored in
There
the
you go,
garden?
Eddie.
Eddie.
Coach Antonelli called the timeout. Brings it within 8, Jeff.
Morrissey not messing around. Antonelli, don't pull the plug yet. Next step ball, which is coming out of the timeout.
Reggie Miller?
Is Vihan is coming into the game.
I mean,
that's his last time out, Kevin. So
what was it, Reggie Miller who killed the Knicks when he was playing for the Pacers with 1 minute to go?
Well, he pushed off too.
He wasn't a push off.
Yes, he did. He got a push off. Got
I mean, he definitely pushed off, but whatever.
For state semifinals and state finals, no later than 24 hours before the game, please contact the respective tournament administrator with the names of your school's designated site supervisors. This list should include a minimum of 3 supervisors, principal, designee, athletic director, or designee, and the appropriate number of additional school staff. Supervisors are asked to arrive at the game site and sign in the tournament director designated site no later than 30 minutes prior to the game. And they want to help ensure positive behavior and sportsmanship. Assist in ensuring that no one other than team players, bench personnel, and school leaders has access to the playing court. Well, that was in 2006 when I got booted from the floor of the Songus Arena when I was trying to get Jerry Knight's final handshake.
Are you sure that he was even going to shake your hand? There
No, it was the ADs were meeting before the North Final when the girls were playing Lowell.
No foul.
Timeout, trap, Kevin. Somerville forces a timeout.
2 more seconds to get it over the half-court line.
And there will be no more, Kevin, North Finals. Now you just have your home site. Everybody plays at home until the state semifinals for each bracket. Then they find a respectable site in between. Last year, Andover played Newton North, and they decided to use Woburn for no reason, in my mind. I would never use Woburn. And they love Worcester State, Kevin.
Do they now?
Back in our day at Worcester State with Derek McMahon and Chris, what was Chris's last name? Walsh, Chris Walsh.
Yes.
That was my first connection to Somerville, Kevin. I'm sitting there at Worcester State next door to me. I get a knock on the door. It's this guy like 6'4". He asked me, he says, hey man, do you have any? I'm like, actually, I do. So I helped him out. He was short on a couple of things. For his dorm, his first day, he was short on a couple of things. And Chris came over and knocked on the door. He said, I'm Chris Walsh. I'm from Somerville. I said, Somerville? He says, yeah, Derek was down the corner. Derek was in the corner room. So I helped out Chris with some extra items that I had in my room.
And the rest is history.
And the rest is history. I haven't seen those guys in a while.
So, to get it over.
That should be a double trouble.
They're not, I mean, why not foul now? So they call that foul. I would have fouled earlier in the game clock.
And the funny thing is, they told me all about this coach they had and what he did and how he was as a coach. I never knew who Malolo was at the time.
Go get a steal.
You know, you and Malolo are best friends.
Chris had, I had to, bring him a lot of things. I bought, you know me, Kevin. I buy extra of everything. I had a bunch of Moxie. Back then, I was drinking more Dr. Pepper.
Hey, I don't know how you drink either one of those.
Foul is on 1-3.
You got there. I got one.
1-on-1 situation, Kevin. I had more, back then I had more Dr. Pepper in the room than I had Moxie. Rick.
Oh.
They were good guys. They played a couple of years for them with Worcester State. That gym back then was like Hoosiers.
I wonder where Doug McMahon is. I haven't seen him in years.
That was like Hoosiers, that gym. It was awful. like these wood bleachers.
Derek, if you're watching this game, text me.
Well,
Say
Chris, you knew both. I mean, you were the same age.
hi. No, I know. I was tighter with Derek than Chris, though.
Imagine, like, you say, like, what you knew then if you knew now. Like, they were telling me all about Malolo. Back then, I didn't even know who they were talking about.
Redding brings it back up to 10 with 29 seconds
There's
to
a guy
go.
from Melrose that was there on the floor. Phil pat for him because he didn't make it. He got cut.
Oh, there you go. Oh, see?
Oh,
There you go, Franco.
Offensive board. They didn't stop, Kevin. Imagine that. This guy from Melrose came to Worcester State, thinking like he was the one. Here comes Vihan in for Franco, who leaves the game, his final game. Kevin, Vihan up from the JV team. So this guy from Melrose came thinking he was going to be on the team, and then they had like the tryouts like in October. Then he gets cut. Imagine that. They're just like, no, sorry, buddy. Felt so bad for him because that was the only reason why he went there. So just to show all you players out there, and here comes Keenan Jones into the game, in for Eddie. Just so all you guys, even if you get recruited to go to a school and go there as a walk-on, you can still get cut, Kevin.
Wait, so he got recruited?
Yeah, he went to Worcester State to play, and then after like a couple of weeks, they were like, no, sorry. Felt so bad for him. Mackay!
Oh. And that is
10 points.
the final score. 63 Reading, 53 Somerville to close out the 2022-2023 season for Highlanders boys basketball. So final games for Robert Allen, Franco DeFusco, and Jared Antonelli. Are you saying Jared is going to go on and play baseball and golf? And I'm not sure about Robert. Robert was football. So they still have a lot. They still have a lot to look forward for life, definitely, Jeff. But coming back next year, you have Eddie. Eddie's, I'm sure, is going to work on his game and come back. You're going to have Jackson. Jackson is going to work on his game, 6'3", hopefully. You never know. These kids are all going to probably have like a growth spurt over the summer, unlike me.
I'm getting shorter, Kevin, by the day.
Mackay, Lupsung, Caden, and
Thank you for the season.
And Jared Antonelli coming over.
Man.
So talk to me. What is your plan for next season?
Plan on playing baseball next season. So
Nice.
hopefully we'll have a good season that. For baseball, you know, we got Kevin Clark on the mound. You know, we got a good infield, a few transfers. So
Nice.
we should be good.
So I didn't realize Jeff Argenziano was saying that you're an avid golfer.
I am.
You are.
Yep.
So what's going to happen? Were you up?
Thank you very much.
So you're golfing for Somerville too? Does Somerville High have a golf team?
Yes, they do. We shot decent in states this year. We normally play in the fall when football's going on and stuff. But
So
yeah,
when you go to school, Jared, what are you going to play?
I'm going into the electrical union
electrical?
next year.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Nice. Where's that located?
Boston. Yeah, their headquarters in Boston, and then obviously the job sites are everywhere. But,
Also, it's a union type
yeah.
of thing.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
union.
gotcha. All
Play
right.
baseball for Alabrandy when it's all over?
Sounds fun, yeah. Yeah, adult league. Sounds good.
Yeah, that'd be something for you.
Those are the good old days. I did that when I was your age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, boys, I
Alrighty.
just want to come over and
All
say
right, man.
thank
All
you
right.
very much.
Appreciate
for the season.
Congratulations. Good luck.
Thank
okay?
you.
Yep.
Jared Antonelli coming over, saying his goodbyes. Franco DeFusco's in the background trying to dunk, almost broke his arm.
Did he?
I'm dead serious. He almost landed on his head.
Jeez. All right, let me go over the scores here, Kevin.
Please.
For Somerville, 2 points for Robert Allen, 3 for Lobsang. So Robert Allen finishes with 2 and 4 boards. Lopsing with 3. 7 for Jared, finishes with 7 and 2 boards. 8 for Franco, finishes his career. 9 for Eddie. 11 for Jackson Pyman. And leading the way, Mackay with 13. Somerville did not go to the line once, Kevin, all game.
The entire game?
No.
Are you serious?
No, they didn't go to the free throw line.
How is that possible?
They didn't. And for Reading, 1 point for Andrew, 5 for Jake Palm, 6 for Hunter Hayes, 6 for Hayes Littlefield, 9 for Luke Benson, 9 for Shea Donahue, 12 for James Murphy, leading the way. Aiden with 14. They were 14 for 21 from the free throw line for a total of 63. They finished the year 13 and 7. Somerville finishes the year 5 and 15. Now, Kevin, looking at our lineup next year. Set. Your point guard is set. Eddie Hudson-Jones.
And as long as Eddie was solid, I mean, his handle is there. He can get to the hole. He can definitely get to the hole. His only issue is finishing.
Okay, so Eddie is your point guard. He was your starting point guard this year.
Yep.
He's your starting point guard next year. Mackay is your starting shooting guard. That's set. Didn't get to play today because of his ankle. You're starting center Ian Bourne, so that's set.
Yep.
Okay, now your small forward. Kyle.
Your favorite player?
You have Jackson. Then you have Lopsang, and you have Danny Schmidt, and you have Jonathan Blennon. Those guys were on the roster. So right now, basically, Antonelli can say my lineup, but that's not what we're saying. He's saying what we could say.
Right.
Players that have played this year: Eddie, Mackay, Ian, Kyle, and Jackson. There's your starting 5 next year. So anybody wants to break that starting 5, all those players have started this year except for Kyle. Anybody wants to break that starting 5 this year, go work on your game. All these players out here on the court right now until Julian comes to center to take over for his father's legendary career. Julian over there already working on this game, Kevin, until those guys come up. Eddie says the backcourt is mine.
And you said Julian is a freshman?
No, Julian's on high school.
No. Oh, okay. I thought didn't we just have a discussion? He's in the 8th grade?
7th or 8th grade.
Okay.
He's stepping back for 3. He's gonna do better than that. Julian, what grade you in? 8th, see? Coming up. So he's gonna challenge Eddie for that point.
There you go. All right.
All right, that's it for us, Kevin. 5 and 15 is your final score for the final time.
Yeah. Well, another great year. Glad you're back. Glad I'm back. We'll see everybody next year, next season. For Jeff Argenziano, I am Kevin Scott. Have a good night.